This one is a tough one. Hello, fellow vapors. Vaping newbie here, and new digs. Can't find my uniform. I just moved, and my uniform can't find it, so I got to unpack it. Whew. We're going to be looking at some juice. I got some videos lined up, so let's start with some juice. Juice. A company by the name of Great Northern Juice Company sent me 7 bottles of juice. We're going to be looking at 4 tonight, and then 3 at a later date. They basically have 2 lines. They have the Northern Shines line and White Lightning line, and all their juices are 20% PG, 80% VG. We always like to start by looking at the packaging. First off, it's a standard Ejuice bottle, child-proof safety cap, and that little nozzle at the end. And I love that because it just makes it easy to fill anything. Okay. All the warning labels are there. All these juices are 1.5 milligrams of nicotine. That is there, and I love it. They're bilingual. The warnings are bilingual, and 19 crossed out, so they will not sell to anybody under 19. Now, why is it so tough? You can't buy this juice online. They're available in 2 shops in Ontario. Let me get you the shops that they sell. They're both in what looks to be northwestern Ontario. One is Phoenix Vapors in Orillia, Ontario, and the Vape Cafe in Barrie, Ontario. So why am I doing a video on a juice you can't buy online? Well, there's a major reason for that. I love supporting new Canadian juice vendors in particular. But these people work hard at their craft, and if they warrant it, I will certainly do a video for it. And I think from the tests that I've done thus far, they warrant it. Also, you never know. I mean, they might open up an online shop. They might come to a shop near you, and you're going to look and say, hey, Vaping Newbie talked about these. Let's try it. So, without further ado, let me get ready, and we're going to start talking juice. Okay, so tonight, the juice, pardon me, talking too much. The juice is going to be in a Velocity dripper clone with dual fused Clapton coils from Definitive Coils that register at 0.22, vaping them 55 watts. I do use the dripper more and more for these now. It's just ease of use. And I should point out, though, that I've had these in both a Crown and a Milo 3 Mini, which I'm going to be talking about in a different video, and they wick without issue. They're not overly thick, despite the fact that they're 80% VG juices. They're not thick, so they had no wicking issues. Again, before I start, taste is subjective. What you like, I might not. What I like, you might not. So we always keep that in mind, folks. If you see me looking away, it's because I'm just not used to this angle. So the first juice up, without further ado, is Blue Water, and this had me in a tizzy. It had me in a tizzy. Damn, this chair is noisy. Why? Because I assumed that it was either going to be a Blue Freezy or blueberry. One of the things I don't like to do is go onto a website, read what it is, and then try it out, because then to me that's kind of cheating. I want to know what I feel and then look to see if it matches. I cheated. I had to go look after because I couldn't figure out. There's something about it. What it is they've mixed blueberry and watermelon, and I think that's really ingenious. Now, I like blueberry, but watermelon I've always been on the fence with in an e-juice. But by combining the two of them, they've come out with a really, really nice flavor. Very, very tasty. I've tried to figure out if one juice comes through, and I have to be, or one flavor I should say, I have to be honest, one just isn't overpowering the other. I think it makes a really nice mix. really nice flavor. It may be understated flavor because it's a mix. It might be very generic, but it's tasty. It's tasty, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm really enjoying Blue Water. Let me change some cotton and get to the next one. Okay, the next juice up is called Nana Berries. Now, props to these guys at Great Northern Juice. Again, the assumption coming in is it's banana. I have a hard time with that because I've only had one banana Ejuice that I really enjoyed above the others. The others are okay, but one that really stuck out. So I thought, oh, here we go again. But I was really very happily surprised. It's berries. It does have a hint of banana in the aftertaste. It comes in a bit after. But on the inhale, it's a mixture. You get a whole mix. You do get the banana, but the lingering after it is banana. But it's nice. It's mellow. I do find, oddly, that it has a bit more of a throat hit, which surprised me because it's the exact makeup of Blue Water. But very nice. These two juices, both Blue Water and Nana Berries, is from the Northern Shines line, and by doing the way they did it, by mixing flavors, they've come up with a way that not one really jumps out. And again, with Nana Berry, that's happening. So let me change out some cotton. We're going to be getting to two other flavors. The next juice was a delight. We've switched now. We're in the White Lightning line, and this is called, hopefully I get it, it is Apple Strudel. And I have been on an apple kick of late, so I was really looking forward to this one. I apologize for this. I have a fan on. It's really hot and it's blowing everything towards the camera. I'm trying to shoot off to the side, but it's kicking it back. Apple strudel, you can smell it. As soon as you hit the button, as soon as the coils warm up, you smell the apple. One thing that I find really interesting about it is when we talk about apple strudel, we talk about apples, obviously. We have cinnamon and we have pastry, and I'm not getting a lot of either of those. I'm getting more apple. And that's a good thing. There are a lot of apple pie vapes that I like where you get that cinnamon. So this makes a nice sort of variation to it. Perhaps a bit more steeping. I've had these for about a week and a half now, roughly. Perhaps more steeping and the cinnamon will come out. But it really is an apple vape. And if it doesn't come out, I'm not going to be heartbroken. It's good on its own. The apple is right there. The scent is right there. So good job. That is really, really nice. Stick around. We've got one more juice to talk about. Folks, if you're a vaping newbie, I just made that up. You know I don't like strawberries, but I like strawberry vapes. This one, Strawberry Shortcake, is right down my alley. And I'll tell you, folks, the first three were random. This wasn't. Not a chance. I'm not going to lie. I pulled that one out as soon as I saw the flavor. I love strawberry vapes. Back to that mellow inhale. Not harsh. A creamy kind of strawberry. I'm liking it. I don't taste any kind of cake background to it. Perhaps mildly, very mildly. It is a nice, nice juice. strawberry shortcake indeed. Please hang around. My final thoughts. So, Great Northern Juice Company. Really nice. Two lines, Northern Shines, White Lightning. Both of these lines are really good. I'm not quite sure the reasoning by having different sub names, but whatever they're doing it right. It is really good juice. I have no idea on pricing because you cannot buy it online. I can tell you this, that it's available in 1.5, 3, 6, 12, and 18 milligrams. All are, and it says on their website, certified, lab tested, and compliant labels, and that is for sure. We talked about the labeling. Really good job, really good juice. If you're in Barrie or Aurelia, you want to look up the Vape Cafe and Phoenix Vapes. You're going to want to try this. It is a nice juice. Contact them. Maybe they'll be able to give you more pricing. But there's a little shout out. And the website for Great Northern Juice, I will put down below. I'm going to see if I can find some websites on those two shops. If so, they will be down below as well. So to the gang at Great Northern Juice Company, good job. Keep it up. Looking forward to the next three. Although one I think is a tobacco vape, and I don't like tobacco vapes, but I'll do it because they sent it, and I'll give you my opinion. That's it for tonight. I hope you, I love having you over. I hope you got something out of it. So please stay healthy and happy vaping. Take care, folks.